Um so, guys, today we are talking about the movie Secret Superstar, and I just watched the movie on Diwali, and I found it very interesting. And because, after all, it's an Aamir Khan production, and the lady, the center role, which is played by Zaira Wasim, and she is awesome. I mean, she has shown a lot of maturity in Dangal. At the same time, in this movie, she has acted really well. I mean, really well. Yes, she's playing a child role. Not exactly child in a way, but more of a teenager, 9 to 10 class student. And the story is very good. I mean, awesome movie. Um uh, and the plot is a bit uh, on domestic violence, um, but the center stage of the story is that a girl wants to do something with her passion, and so she's trying hard. She's very determined. She's convinced that her voice, as she's a singer, her voice is really good, and she knows that, and her mother also is convinced that um, her child is a special one, um, and eventually we understand that she fought for the girl child, which is not exactly common phenomena, but in some parts of our country it is being preferred that, I mean, if you have a boy child rather than a girl child. Yeah, so she somehow saved her girl child, and she fought for it. Eventually we knew after some time, but in her family, her father is very arrogant and very um, you can say very conservative mindset, and yeah, so, and there is and he can succumb to violence if something is not happening his um, uh, as per his choice, so yeah, so that's the story, moreover. And now the story is that how she tries this that and started doing YouTube videos, and with a burqa because he's from a Muslim family, and trying to hide her face, but at the same time, uh, um, I mean, she is very passionate that, and she likes when other people likes her work, and she's very she enjoys that thing really well. But there are some ups and downs, because of her family, and gradually she founds a saver in the form of Amir Khan, Sip Kumar, which in the story he is a director, music director, and um, and he is kind of passionate, but kind of arrogant, very outspoken, have some affairs and things like that. So yeah, so, and the Amir Khan has played a really fantastic role. I mean, if you just watch the movie, you'll understand that he has played a very interesting, which is not very Amir Khan type role. But anyway, Amir Khan has no typo though, but still very different, very unique. I liked. Uh, I like the character. I mean, the way it is very contrasting with this story, because it's a very serious story. In the first half, mostly it's a very serious one, but the second half, I mean, when actually other films, second half gets a bit messy because the writer has to stretch their stories to, to get it into the climax stage. But here the Amikar entry has made even the second half, the whole second half, very interesting because he's a very enthusiastic character in the movie. So I really liked the whole story and the plot and everything. It was very sad, and actually I observed this. Sorry, it was very sad that um, that the whole hall, I mean, it was Diwali and the hall was almost empty. I mean, half full can be understood. It was almost empty and people were going to watch Jurva 2. Kind of sad for me because and I'm in Gurgaon, and the mall is one of the important malls where people used to go and watch movies. So it was kind of sad for me because um, I mean, it was not expected that the movie like this, which is actually very good and also have masala and entertainment in between. Yeah, but yeah, so I think it is important that we understand the uh, understand where we should spend money, because Jurba 2 is something you can also enjoy in TV. Which is just fine. I mean, I'm not against Jurba 2, but at the same time, I mean, when people take a choice out of one out of two or three, then it shows that where the interest goes, and the lesser interest to those movies which are has a social message and well planned movie. So okay, anyway, so this is my feedback um, of Secret Superstar. I will give 4 out of 5 because I was very happy when I was getting out of the hall. I was very happy. I can't give 5 because it was a low budget movie. It can be made a little um, better by spending some more money in locations, or maybe in screening where maybe if the same story could have been uh, arranged in Hollywood, then I think they would make the whole lightings and screening and filmography would make it very different. Would be very different, and they would try to use shades and things like that, or maybe some uh, classy music in between. Which, I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm just thinking of that if this would be a Hollywood movie with the same story. I mean, they would try something which is um, a little premium in looks and things like that. I mean, they have such movies, but they invest some money on the filmography, the screening, the lightings, and yeah. So sometimes I have seen some movie in gray lights, where there is a serious thing going on. So they experiment a lot. So that way, I think it was little down. It was very the screening part is like a low budget Indian movie. But yes, as per the storyline is concerned, as per the acting is concerned, as per the even the entertainment part was there, and there is a social message. So definitely, it was a very good movie for the Indian audience, and everyone should watch it, even if not in hall, because obviously the producers and directors, they will say that please visit our halls and things like that. But I believe that even if not in halls, at least watch in television, because it's a very nice movie. There is a message which is important for our societies, for girls especially, very very important. And I wish that the movie reaches the villages where the I think the problems, the issues with girl child and those things are much more. It's there in cities as well, but uh, it's in city you can still, people are aware about that. Even if such situation arises, they can go to court or police station and things like that. But in villages, sometimes there is no other way than just to accept uh, whatever is happening with them. So yeah, so I think please go and watch this movie. I am a big fan of Amir Khan, um, because the way he choose his stories and how he plan things. Uh, so I suggest all please go and watch this movie. Even if not in halls, at least please watch in television when that comes on television. So that's it. That's for my side. Thank you.